Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Stefan. It's the Tequila Hour, episode number 4. Well, I guess it's kind of technically like episode number 5 since episode number 3 is broken into 2 parts. But, you know, this is my show, my definition. So this is episode number 4. Anyway, you know, we start this off the same way every time. You know, we start this off with a welcome drink. And a welcome drink is always a shot. And the shot of choice is always tequila. So let's go. I got me this nice, pretty little sexy shot glass right here. I picked up out in Curacao. If you've never been to Curacao, it's part of the ABC Islands. If you've never heard of the ABC Islands, it's down off the coast of South America. It's Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. And this glass says, pour me another, you're still ugly Curacao. Whew. Ain't that the truth? Give you a fun fact, when I was out in Curacao, it was the first time I've had iguana. Like, I've had alligator before, alligator tail or crocodile tail, one of them, down in New Orleans. I had never had iguana, so that was a first for me. And basically it came stewed up in this broth, kind of like a soup. It was called iguana soup. Actually, here we go. Home of the iguana soup. You see that? So of course, while I'm there, I gotta try it. When you're in Rome, you gotta do as the Romans. When I'm in Curacao, I gotta do as the however the hell they call, whatever they call. Sorry if you're from Curacao and I don't know what Curacao people are called. I'll just call you Curacao people. So when you're in Curacao, you gotta do what the Curacao folks do, and that's what I did. I tried that, had a bomb-ass mojito, and surprisingly, I know everybody gonna sit back and say any type of foreign meat tastes like chicken, but that shit tastes like chicken with some little bitty-ass bone. Will I go out of my way to eat it again? Probably not, but I mean, it is what it is. Anyway, this is the intro. Here we go, pour up, let's go. Welcome back, y'all. You know, this is gonna be another tequila tasting episode. So this one right here, that's a special guest on this episode, I had no idea that it even existed until like 2 weeks ago. So I'm on Facebook browsing and shit, and I'm like, somebody's like, oh yeah, I just tried out, shout outs to Dwayne Johnson, Rock. You know, you got some good shit right here, some good tequila. So I'm like, Rock making tequila? Like, I heard of him. Usually any celebrity or anybody that drinks tequila, not many people drink it, but the ones that do, I kind of have a recognition like, oh yeah, Rock drink tequila. I heard him talking about it before. My boy Problem, I don't know him, but that's my favorite rapper from LA. Hopefully one day this shit get popping, I can get Problem on the show too. He always talking about tequila. There's a couple other people that I want to, you know, one day have some tequila with and you know, chop it up and function with. So I heard of Rock drinking tequila, but I didn't know he had a tequila. So what better way to get things going on another episode, especially since this shit is kind of new and probably many people haven't had it yet, than to get a special co-host by the name of Teremana. I guess that's how you pronounce it, Teremana. It's a reposado. We had the discussion on reposados last week, so I'm not really gonna get into too much detail about the different styles of tequila. But let's read the back off of this. It's a little frothy. You know, I'm quick to throw this tequila in the freezer and get it nice and chilled. But on the back of this bottle, it says it's agave, 100% blue agave. I wouldn't have picked it up if it didn't say 100% blue agave. I mean, it's a staple in tequila. Roasting, brick oven, aging, oak barrels, calories 96 per ounce and a half, carbohydrates 0 for all those keto people out there, those Atkins people out there. You definitely can enjoy this and not sit back and feel like you just cheated. What else we got? Sugars 0, certified gluten-free, and this is gluten-free. This is some gluten-free for them gluten intolerance people out there. Don't have me lying to you acting like I know if all tequilas are gluten-free. I have no idea, because I will fuck up some gluten. But this is gluten-free for the gluten people, and it's carb-free for the carbless people. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Bam. I've never tried this, and this will be the first time I've tried it on a video with you guys, so we'll see how things go. Let's crack it open. Woo! Now that's that pop for that ass. Wording here, let's get it up. see. A little swirly, swirly, swirly. What I say last episode, I was like, swirl it. Okay. Not bad on the hints. Let's see if I can smell that vanilla in there. Subtle notes of vanilla in this. Damn. It almost smells like a nail. And you know, nails have that more of a fruity, fragrant smell. And that's kind of almost what I'm getting from this. I haven't done any silver, and honestly, I haven't had a silver that really tastes like much of shit. So, I mean, it's usually used to be mixed. And if you're one of those people that think you need high brand tequilas to mix with sugary substances, that's your prerogative. I'm not one of those people. Put it on the tongue. Inhale. Let's inhale. Let's inhale. Waiting to exhale. I know y'all waiting to exhale. Shout out Angela Bassett. Thick, old, bad motherfucker you. Yeah, I'm married, but I mean, I could still look, right? Right? If you think you can't look because you're married, you're probably single. Don't kill me. I'm only being honest. That shit good. I'm not lying. I don't put on for nobody. I promise you I'm not getting paid by a goddamn soul as of yet. That is very fragrant. It's smooth. And I'm gonna say it, sit back and say this, because you may be like, oh, it's hot. But when you're rolling it on your tongue, yes, it's hot. It gets your tongue tingling. But you're also experiencing all those notes and the different flavors in the tequila. And by the time you swallow it, I mean, it went down fucking water smooth. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty decent. But let's see. That was just the first sip. Let's try it one more time. Let's see. That's pretty goddamn good. And yeah, I would definitely buy this again. Yeah, I definitely buy that again. That's pretty goddamn solid. And this wasn't a tequila that would break the bank. It's a moderately priced. I mean, I think it was after tax. It was like $39 or $40 for a liter, which isn't too bad. I mean, it's a moderately priced tequila. I mean, I've had $100+ bottles of tequila that probably didn't even taste as good as this. And that's what I'm trying to push through this old channel every time I have tequila, because I've had expensive ass tequila that tastes like shit, pure shit. And I've had cheap shit that just did its purpose, and it didn't really burn your esophagus on the way down. So this is definitely right in its price point. And I'm not just saying this because Rock lives in the same goddamn county I live in. And if you want to pull up, fuck it, pull up. Let's have a shot together. Rock. Dwayne. I mean, shit. Pull up. Have a couple rounds with your boy. You know, I've been fucking with Rock since I was in high school and shit. Like back in the day when I used to watch wrestling. Was that high school or was that like middle school? Shout out to my homeboy Verb, but talking about the Rock now, I remember I used to try to do the eyebrow shit. I couldn't do that eyebrow shit to save my life. I used to go home. I used to be in the mirror and shit trying to do it. And then I think I got it now. I ain't did it in forever, probably since like high school or middle school. Let's see. Y'all remember when Rock used to do this shit though? Y'all knew it was serious though. He talking shit and be like, shout out to Rock. I used to fuck with that. Speaking of wrestling and shit, like I said, I ain't watched it in forever, but I grew up in the era when it was Rock and Stone Cold were probably my two favorite wrestlers. Actually, taking it way back further than that, I remember I was probably like 6 or 7. The first person I remember remembering their name on wrestling was Undertaker. That motherfucker pop up and shit like. Can't do that, but. I don't even know if that's how that shit go. But that Undertaker back when I was like single digits years old, And then when I got into my double digits, you know, Rock and Stone Cold, man. Stone Cold, I used to fuck with him. I had this picture in my room and shit, and on the back of the picture, I used to have girls' phone numbers on there. Shit, like, why am I hiding females' phone numbers on the back of a Stone Cold picture? I had no idea. It was just some weird shit, but I did it. Shout out to Stone Cold, Rock, and Undertaker. But does this get a passing grade on the Tequila Hour? I would definitely have to say so. This is some good shit. And like I said, Rock, you living down the street from me, pull up on me. I mean, I may not have the most fancy Tyler Perry sound stage that you've been a part of, but fuck it, we drinking your tequila. Cheers. Hey, Greg.